Hello YouTube, welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld episode 8. In the previous episode we landed on this grassland tile. This is a little bit more than a pit stop. We're going to be here for a little while. I think it was like in episode 6 where we made like a year-long stop in order to grow like cotton and organics and to just basically refuel our fuel tanks. So that's about what we're going to be doing on this tile as well, so we might as well just kind of get prepared. So we're going to tear down the pre-existing structure here so it can't be used as cover against us. I like that we're kind of nearby this shore because I know that the ponds, they enjoy swimming, so they got access to another leisure activity. We're sitting on about 190 grav tiles, 189. And in order for us to make some progress in the grav ship, or at least in the grav scenario, we will eventually have to build this thing called the signal jammer. We'll basically have no choice. So we have to reserve at least 80 panels for that. Thus, 189, we're actually, let's say we have 109 to spend. So if I wanted to do this, that's 107. So I think this is about what we're going to build for now, and then keep the other 80 in the bank just in case we're going to do something else with that. So that's what I got planned for our stop here. We're also going to grow a bunch of food. We have rich soil over here, so this is what we're going to grow some corn on. And then probably some rice around here or something like that. We got the new pawn, Lexi, who's capable of helping out with minor construction here and there, such as fences and flooring. So that's already pretty helpful. Those are repetitive construction tasks that she can help out with. And also, now that we finally have solar power again, we can use some of that power to power our research bench. So we got Olivia back on researching. She's gonna go for the pulse charge munitions. I'm not sure if we're gonna build anything from there, but the real goal is the beam weapons, because those look pretty cool. I'm really eager to see what those look like. What I'm trying to do is fit another like a mirror set of living quarters, and hopefully make the living quarters maybe one tile wider or one tile taller. We'll see whatever we can work with here. Basically, we gotta build out the hull next, move the guns, see what other bedrooms and how much larger the bedrooms can get, etc., etc. And finally, we've also started a small section for cotton. Alright, we're still working on the front of the ship. We're gradually kind of tearing things down while we're building them out forward a little bit. So it's kind of a slow and odd process, but it'll make sense soon. We now have to shift these bedrooms up 2 tiles. So what that means is deconstructing. It's just going to be a lot of deconstruction going on, basically. So we need to uninstall that. We're also going to bring up all of the carpet. I'm going to just remove the flooring. Basically trying to start from a clean slate. Alright, we're making a little bit more progress on our new room layout. So it's going to be 5 to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on this other side, there's going to be a potential of up to 5 more pawns in our overall composition. The rooms are going to be 3 by 3. But of course, since there's a couple here, it's going to be a little bit larger. Another change I want to make is that we're going to have both exterior and interior power cords, so that we can have all of our turrets on a separate grid than from all of the internal appliances and lights and things like that, because I want to be able to turn them on with a circuit breaker instead of having the pawns go out and individually turn each one on. Alright, it's the next day. We've got carpeting has been put in. We're going to put in a couple of potted plants so the place looks a little bit nicer. Hey, we got a masterwork plant pot. Let's jump to location. Let's go ahead and check this out. And it doesn't tell you if there's a piece of art on it, but it does tell you that it is a masterwork. So there you go. Lexi's got a masterwork plant pot. All right now I'm trying an experiment where we have all of the turrets on its own power grid. All right, now that we have the upgrade to our graph ship made, we're just gonna have our miners go out and grab more steel. We spent a whopping, I think, 1,500 steel just making the upgrade to this, as well as everything else. All right, we're gonna have 3 of them take out this cougar. There you go. And hey, we got a free turkey. All right, we're getting raided. They're gonna prepare for a while. We've got 3 lancers. Okay. All right, here they come. Oh, they're coming in from this direction too. I didn't see them coming. Oh, that's so sneaky. Jackson. Fortunately, Jackson, you're gonna have to get a little bit closer to someone. There's another one over there. Luckily, they're distracted by the ship. Oh, nice, they got it. Okay. Okay, nice. I think that's it. We did lose a couple of turrets, though, but it's okay. No one got hurt, that's what really matters. Some components. Hey, 16 components, not bad. We have the rice harvest coming in. This is great, because we got a lot of meat that's coming up, so we can make packaged survival meals again. Carmen is almost finished working on our signal jammer. Nice. Let's see how this thing works. This signal emitter that disguises the electromagnetic signature of your graph ship, allowing it to approach heavily defended landing sites. Nice. So this is a requirement to get to some of the later objectives. So this is one less thing we have to do later on. So this did cost us 80 panels as well as a graph core, but you know, we have this finished and we're ready to move on. So the next graph core and graph panels we get, we're going to be able to make a significant upgrade to our ship. Oh, I finally saw what that sniper rifle does. So it'll occasionally light a target on fire on a successful hit. So that's how this turkey is on fire right now. And it'll eventually succumb. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it does make hunting a lot easier if you could just light it on fire like that. Well, we got a major fire right now. The only thing we can do right now is just try and build a wall of these chunks to kind of work as a suppressant. We got a timely rain. Hopefully put out this fire soon. Alright, still the same day, and we are catching so much fish. I mean, it is it's quite a bit. We also have a lot of fish here, so we're gonna just start turning them into chem fuel. Alright, just like last episode, we have another transport pod crash. Let's jump to location. They landed right in front of us, which helps. Another person with really good animals. Unfortunately, these attributes don't really interest me. The shooting and the melee does, but other than that, they really can't do anything. They're not affiliated with anyone we know, so not really interested in bringing this person on. I am interested in their clothes, so their parka and their fur pants. We will dig a grave for them, though. Alright, we got a fire in the ship, but we're gonna have a total blackout here, unfortunately. Hey, we got a couple of donkeys joining us, so let's jump to location. We're gonna wait for them to get a little bit closer, and then we're just gonna slaughter them. Okay, Jackson, since you're still up... I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna have Jackson go and interact with the trader, so I don't have to wait out here all night. But we will we will wait for you to finish up, Jackson and Carmen. Don't mind us. All right, Jackson. Let's see what they got. So there's Slaver. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pause. Bring it right back to you. Unfortunately, it's not much of a trade. We're just gonna sell them 3 reinforced barrels. They don't have enough money for it, but it's okay. You could just have them. They have one slave that I'm really interested in. Look at this, pretty good stats: shooting, construction, and crafting, and incapable of not doesn't have really negative traits. But unfortunately, cancer, right to be a. So this is a no-go. Unfortunately, we don't have a doctor who's proficient enough to perform this type of surgery. So, all right, well that sucks. This was a close one. Really, really good stats. So we're just gonna have to go to accept. You guys can have to reinforce barrels, sure. And then go ahead, Jackson. You can dismiss them, so they're not just sitting out here all night. All right, we are hunting a wolf right now because we want to turn him into a pair of pants. Basically, we're just one unit of wolf skin away from turning it into something useful. We could turn it both into a meal, a chem fuel, and a hat. Oh, there we go. Alright, good job. While we have a decent amount of textiles, we're going to have Powell just create a bunch of random different clothing. So he made a shirt, a pair of pants already. He's working on just a regular jacket. I think there was a duster that was also made off camera. Alright, we got a rice harvest coming in. We got Lexi and Carmen digging at compact machinery. We got, of course, Lexi has a 13 on it, so I'm really glad that she's here. Powell, how you doing? He's gonna help out. All right, Olivia's butchering whatever she can. So we got light leather and pigskin 31. Nice. 340. That'll be 70. We can make another jacket out of pigskin. Let's go ahead and just harvest all of the corn. It doesn't matter if it's not 100%. And let's bring that in. And once they're doing that, we're going to harvest the cotton. And then we're going to go. So we made a second jacket. We're going to make a pair of pants out of the wolfskin pants, right? Did I cue that up? Oh, he already made the pants. Okay. And honestly, the rest of these textiles can just go out the door. So we're going to, again, make a little zone, just like last episode. Where it's textiles, but not cloth. They're all... And in here, we just do the opposite, where it's only cloth. We got a bunch of pawns harvesting as well as hauling the corn here, and we got Powell who is converting whatever he can into chem fuel. So we're almost at 1,000. We're at like 950. So what's going on for our upcoming quest is that we're going to go to the cave entrance first. We can almost get there. It's also the furthest one away, unfortunately. Okay, that was really fast. I did this within like half a rim day, less than half. But they're also bringing in finally the cloth. So we've got a couple hundred now. And we're almost done filling this entire tank. This one's already full. This one's almost full. Alright, we're going to go right now. Launch. 68%. Seems pretty good. And we're going to go to that really far one. And confirm. Alright, so we're on the new tile. So it says cave entrance. Explore the cave network to find the graph core. So jump to location. Okay, here it is. And oh wow, look at this map. This is cool. It's just full of caves and things like that. And This would be a pretty cool map if it wasn't for all the bugs. So this is our objective here, right? So we might as well just park our ship right here. Okay. Okay, no nausea, no sickness. Okay, so we got to get everyone suited up first. Equip outfit. Olivia, you two, equip outfit. Powell, take that one. Lexi, take that one. We're not going to turn on the guns just yet, but because they haven't noticed us. Alright, we're going to begin our assault. First we need to clear out this group, and then we need to clear out this group. So there's two separate groups we need to engage. Now, fighting bugs is not fun because they have no strategy. They just swarm you. They're all melee. They don't have static defenses. They don't try to outsmart you or anything. But they make up for that lack of intelligence by swarming you with a ton of little, very dangerous, not too close to the, very dangerous insects with sharp claws, and they are pretty, that's what makes them a frightening enemy in this game. Okay, here we go. I think the turrets should immediately just engage them, and I noticed that there's a couple of new bugs here. These are called locusts. I think they fly, right? Probably. Let's see. Check this. Capable of flying short distances. While weak on their own, they swarm you. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. Jackson, let's get you in a better firing position. Okay, we lost one turret. Okay, alright, not bad. We only lost one turret. Okay, so what we gotta do next is trigger this other group of insects, but it's kind of a long way back, so, we need someone who's not slow. Okay, Alexia, I think it's gonna be you. You have a moving of 100%. Okay. She's gonna take aim and then run. I hate that, like, when you click on it, there's like a couple of seconds where they just stand there. Okay, that one might catch up to us, but... Jackson, don't get too close. Let the turrets take the brunt of the damage. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, let's go with Lexi. Jackson, kind of like put some pressure on them so they keep trying to come after us. Okay, that's enough. Thank you, Jackson. Okay, we still didn't get the big one though. Okay, here we go. It's coming around, coming around. Both of you take a shot and then run. Oh, here we go. Okay, alright, nice. We haven't even gone into the cave yet, and this is like already... Oh man, this is already becoming a bit much. Alright, Carmen is doing butchering of all of the insects. This is the first time this game she's ever cooked or butchered anything. She has a cooking of 1, so we definitely don't want her cooking anything. So, yeah, we're going to let everyone rest, and we're going to go into the cave, finally. Alright, we have a grizzly bear, just hanging out outside of our ship, so you guys know how I feel about that. I don't want it to go feral and attack Carmen while everyone else is underground. Alright, we're going to head on down that cave. We've got Carmen, who's going to be in the base by herself, so while she's here, she's going to carve up this bear, put all the bear meat into, convert all the bear meat into fuel, as well as all of these insects as well. So I think the gang should be there. Yeah. Here we go. Go ahead and take out that hive. Man, we just we just cannot catch a break. We're getting raided as soon as we were about to go down into the cave. Okay, so anyways, Carmen, where you at? You're there? Okay, Carmen, just turn everything on right now. Stop what you're doing and turn these guns on. Location. There's 16 of them. Okay. Okay, anyways, they're headed back right now. I don't know if they're attacking immediately. Oh my god, they spawn here where the insects are. Oh, they're going around here. I'm not sure what's going on with these raiders, but please, by all means. Alright, so whoever is still remaining, they're all coming now. There's still quite a bit of them, don't get me wrong, but at least those insects were actually kind of helping us out there. Okay. Oh, they're fleeing now. Okay. Alright. Everyone, just go rest, heal up, or get some to eat, whatever you need to do. Alright, we got a free steel armor, which is nice. And 500 silver. How do I want to do this? It takes a second. Notice it takes a second there to... Okay. How much do we need for an incendiary launcher? I wish we had like a flamethrower, but you can't make that without anomaly enabled. So where's the incendiary? Go ahead and make one of these, pal. And then make sure we're not going to leave Lexi down here. It's fine, Lexi. Let's just go. Alright, well, we got a dry thunderstorm going on, so we have to set up a perimeter around the ship again. That's something that we should probably just do every single time we land on a new tile, but I don't want to go back down there until Pal has finished making us an incendiary launcher. We're dealing with a fire right now. It's getting a little out of hand, so unfortunately we got to take care of this fire before we do anything else. Or we at least got to, save the ship, so make sure... Okay, it's just a little annoying. We can't... Every time we try to make some progress, it's like we get raided, we get a fire. Okay, anyways, that's Rimworld. I don't know why I'm complaining. Alright, we're gonna go back down the cave again. There are a group of travelers that pass by. Good luck to you. This time we don't have incendiary launcher. Incendiary launcher, unfortunately, just doesn't... It's just not that great. It doesn't destroy walls. Okay, there we go. And the fire doesn't really spread as much as I was hoping it would. It's just not a good weapon in Rimworld. It's like really disappointing because it's kind of cool, but it's not that great. All right, I'm kind of curious. Let's just go ahead and open this up. I assume it's gonna be grav panels. It's a weapon. That's cool and all, but we're not here for weapons. Okay, it's an auto aim reckoning. Okay, and it's got our piece of art bears an illustration of a cod eating a bell pepper. Okay, so it's an assault weapon, right? And it's got auto aim assistance. Lexi, what kind of gun do you have? You have a normal assault rifle. Okay, this is your new weapon. It's an excellent assault AK-47 type looking weapon with auto aiming assist. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. How you guys doing? Let's just go back. I'm kind of annoyed now. How you doing, pal? Another set of traders coming in. They spawn over. They must be like, what the hell happened here? All right, we got Lexi who's going to engage with the traders. Let's see what they got. All right, this wasn't too bad of a trade. Here's what's going on. We're in total spending quite a bit of money, 1,400 silver. We are selling them 1 sentience catalyst. We don't really need it. We're getting 55 plasteel, and we're buying a skill trainer medical for Carmen. We're selling some of these books that we don't need anymore. This helped like Psychoid Brewing and as well as building or researching turrets, which we already researched, so we can get rid of those. But we're buying masterclass crafting, which will help upon like get better at crafting. So yeah, we're gonna spend. That's a pretty good trade, not bad. All right, we're gonna have Carmen use the skill trainer right now. Her medical is actually not too bad. It was a 7. I think she started off as a 4. So let's see how much it goes up by. 2 points, not too bad. Went up to a 9. All right, it's pretty good. All right, we're going back down. This time we've got all 4 of our raiders who are fully back up on their feet. Let's go down here and open up this area. Okay, there's another one of these things here, another hermetic crate. Lexi, are you okay? What happened? Acid burn, okay. Got an excellent book, Navigating Art and Earth Moving, so this helps with artistic and mining. Sure, it's pretty good. Mining would really be helpful. Can we just pick this book up? Read, pick up. Okay, so it's in Lexi's inventory? Yeah, okay, we're done for today. It's getting pretty late. It's already midnight. Grim time. Alright, we got Carmen tending to Olivia and Lexi's acid burns. Alright. Fully healed? Okay. Alright, down again we go. Just waiting for one more. There we go. Okay, there's nothing there. There's nothing down here. If we go up this way. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a hive there. Okay, we'll eventually get to it. I have a feeling this is just going to be one big room, but... Okay, nice. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that one. Jackson, go ahead, do the honors. Graph core? Nope. We have an Archean seed. Ooh. Plant an Archean tree in a chosen area. What's this about? Seed of an Archean tree can be planted to grow an Archean tree, which converts nearby terrain into rich soil. Nice. Okay, we definitely want to keep that. Alright, let's go see what's in here. I really don't like being in this room. Dead end? Perfect, because that means we're getting closer to finding our grav cores. We haven't found any grav cores or grav engine or anything. That's what we came to this map tile for. Oh, okay, crap. Okay, alright, not bad. At least they're not strong. Do anything with that. Okay. We need to go and investigate this area. Behind a nearby wall, Olivia can hear muffled pulsations accompanied by a low chittering noise. Something massive lights behind the wall. Oh crap. Okay. Holy crap. Oh my god, this thing's huge. That is a very large insect. Okay. Okay. Run, Olivia. Run, Jackson. Let's just go right there. You two go down here. Good thing we can outrun it though. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and focus fire this thing. We got acid all over us. Left index finger dissolve. Oh, crap. He lost a finger. Okay. Do you get anything when you butcher this thing? Hive Queen corpse. Not sure. Okay. Anyways, this is what we came here for. Yeah, deconstruct, right? Oh, okay, here we go. So Jackson, you don't need it. Okay, everyone but Powell, go ahead and go back. Okay, we got a couple more grab panels by deconstructing those two ship chunks. Carbon has been hard at work, tending to everyone's wounds. Powell, left finger index solved off. Not injured. Okay, it says you are. It says you are injured, but okay. All right, we're gonna go and grab the rest of those grab panels. We're sending Jackson down by himself, so I can just pick these up. Alright, before we blast off this tile, we're gonna just harvest this rice, and then we're gonna build a grab extender, just to have it already ready to go. We're dealing with 250 graph panels. It's pretty good. I think that's the most we've ever had to kind of play around with. But I'm hoping that this is my last expansion to the ship, and we are gonna blast off this tile, of course. I don't wanna expand the ship on this map. There's just too many threats, I feel. I don't really feel comfortable being on this map for much longer than we have to be. So, and also a defilator ship just landed here, so we're just going to take off as soon as we get all this rice, which should be later on this room. And they look, they already built the graphics center, so we can go up to 1,500 tiles. We've got another 250, so yeah, that's enough. All right, let's just take off, and we're going to go ahead and begin. Yep. And so we have a couple of options here. There's an item stash here. There's a person that we can rescue. I'm not really interested in doing either of those. This objective here, I think it's like a mandatory mission. We must complete this in order to make progress towards the end goal, as well as this eventual one here over by the south pole. So we're just going to we're going to try and get as close as we can to this one first. And we're just going to land on a random tile. I'm hoping for small hills, large hills, flat. Okay, we do want some hills. That way we can find steel as well as other. Okay, sure, that's fine. That way we can find steel and other components and resources. So we're gonna make a pit stop. We're gonna enlarge the ship. Alright, I think this seems like a pretty good place. I mean, this is not a great map, unfortunately. I was thinking about landing here, but there's unfortunately a geyser right there that's preventing us from really being able to fit there in a optimal way. There is only 2 steel veins, at least, that I could find. There's some silver here. Unfortunately, we have to park the vehicle down here because we're going to expand the ship, so we need a lot more space. So I think right around here is good. I don't feel comfortable being this close to the bottom of the map. But it is what it... Oh, it's a tree. I was wondering, what's that? Okay. Oh, and there's some silver there. All right, cool. We're going to go right about here. I think that's... maybe like right here. Okay. Okay, well, that didn't take long. We just landed. We're already being raided. Let's go ahead and check out. They're going to drop down here. Okay, let's make sure we turn our turrets on. Alright, we got Jackson and Powell on mortar duty. They're going to fire these pretty soon. Here we go. Here's the first one. Oh, nice. Okay. Just keep doing it, guys. Oh, they fired at us. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. Forget the mortar. Forget the mortar. Hold fire. Hold fire. Oh, man, we're dealing with a fire in the back. Okay. Who isn't drafted right now? Powell. Oh, yeah, he's dealing with this. Okay. Lexi, you got that auto aim, right? Okay. Alright, they're fleeing. Alright, we got one capture person here. I think this person would be a pretty good addition to the colony. They got a passion for shooting. They can cook, so Olivia doesn't have to do that anymore. There's various other smaller things that they can do just kind of here and there, which is fine. But they also got a passion for crafting, a little bit of medical. So, okay, alright. Okay, so it's the next day, and we've got a hard rain right now. It was snowing just a little bit ago, but it's now raining. We're gonna eventually, when it stops raining, we're gonna go ahead and burn the bodies of those raiders. And I forgot, it's winter, so we can't. It doesn't make sense to sow anything because nothing will grow anyways. It's too cold, so we're not gonna bother with growing anything just yet. We've got almost an entire Rim month to wait if we want to grow anything, though, so it's a little bit of an issue. So for this reason, I've been thinking about building both a hydroponic room so we can grow our own food. It doesn't matter what type of environment, hostile environment, glow forest, you know, we can always grow food. It would be very helpful to just always have access to our own safe area to grow food all year round. Also, a shuttle bay. I'm very interested in exploring that aspect of Rimworld. I think shuttles are cool, and it would be really awesome to just have our own shuttle. So this is the shuttle bay. I'm not sure how much space you need to have a shuttle bay, though. I can't seem to find a simple answer for that. So I think it's 9 by 9. That's what it was at Rimworld Royalty. You also needed to build beacons so the shuttle knows where to land, but I don't know how it works in Odyssey. It's been about another day. We've got Luna, who is gradually recovering from her injuries. I hope to recruit her this episode. Right now we just have her set to reduce maintenance. It's going to take a while. She's 17.5 resistance, so it's going to be a while. So we're also building out our grav ship floor. So we're gonna, this is about the extent that I would hope to make it, but it depends on how many grab panels we have left over. I'm hoping basically this expansion is just going to be getting a hydroponic station as well as a shuttle bay. Olivia is now 54 years old, and she now has a bad back, unfortunately. So we can make a bionic spine, right? Bad back. Okay, so she's going to be moving. Wow, 70%. Okay, we finally mined through this steel vein. It yielded maybe about 1,000 steel. So we're going to start building out the new exterior of the ship, the hull. This is all just going to be unroofed. This entire area is just going to be an unroofed portion of the ship, so that we can have a shuttle land there. Alright, we're going to move Luna so that she's not in this cramped interior. She's getting a mood debuff from it. So we're going to move her here. We're going to make this a prisoner again. But this is her new room. So hopefully a little bit more space. Jackson, before you go to bed, go ahead and turn that light on so she's not sleeping in the darkness. Okay, thank you. Malnutrition. Oh no! Alright, it's about the next day, so what we're going to do now is we're going to deconstruct. We have to unfortunately deconstruct the fuel tanks. It's fine, we could just rebuild them. We also have to deconstruct the generators again, as well as the biofuel refinery. So that's what they're working on. We're almost done building the exterior of the hull, and then the next step is to remove all of the interior walls. Alright, this is really exciting. We finally have a shuttle. And now we can go on like these little short range missions. We're not going to do anything right now though. We're still constructing our ship. Alright, it's been about maybe 2 or 3 days. It's been a couple of days. And so we're not going to be able to make an expansion to the rec room. But we did make the hospital a little bit larger. I think that's important for us to have be able to accommodate more pawns, because we're eventually going to have around 10 pawns by the end of this playthrough, so we do need, of course, a larger hospital for that. We now have a hydroponic area, so it'll be nice to be able to grow our own food no matter where we're at. Yo, we got a new recruit. Welcome, Luna. Jump to location. Luna is now part of our colony. Nice. She is now going to be on cooking duty. Olivia no longer has to do this. Okay. Alright, we got another raid. Jump to location. Might have to just take cover behind these rocks here. We're really relying on this one to deal some damage for us. Hopefully they'll get distracted again by like the turrets. They'll go after the turrets mostly. Okay. Activate. Hey, why don't we get you guys behind the Okay, alright. Damn, we're doing pretty good. Okay, let's find better cover. I mean, Jackson. Alright, whew, that was pretty good. Too bad Lexi took an unnecessary hit, but she's okay. I mean, acid burns. She got a crash from the crush, okay? Okay, crisis averted. All right. It's been about a day or two since the raid, the mech drop. We're still slowly putting things together. We've got we're anticipating having to spend about 1,000 worth of steel just for the hydroponic station, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. It's really cool having a shuttle, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what we do with that. And everyone's just having some downtime right now. Everyone's just chilling. They're getting their recreation on. Oh, Luna, by the way, what are you wearing? Oh, no. We got to change this. So you need a better outfit. So we need a shirt as well as pants for her. All right, I'm sure we have shirts and pants for her somewhere in here. All right, the game is giving us a quest, saving AJ. This person named AJ is going to join us. He's 35 years old. He's a Navy scientist. Hello. 11 turrets and 1 mortar. Yeah, I think we could do that. How far away are you, AJ? Hey, we could get there by shuttle. Oh crap, we're getting raided again. We were just raided a couple of days ago. Okay, this time there's 4 of them up here. And it said that there's another bunch of them down here. Okay. Okay, Lancers. Okay, well, they're gonna wait a while, so Kyle, just go ahead and grab that last component. Luna, what kind of gun do you have? Okay, she has the EMP launcher. Alright. Alright, here they come. They're going to make their move. Carmen, go ahead and activate the shield. Everyone else, let's prepare to engage these guys. Okay, good. There's one down here that's shooting at us. Do you guys have range of this one? Tricky. Okay, tricky. Go ahead, Jackson. Okay, good. They got him. Okay. Where are these guys at? They're almost here. Okay, we're gonna have to send Olivia. Olivia's got the bad back, so we're going to send these guys over here so they stay within the protection of the shield. You guys are unfortunately going to have to take care of this guy yourselves. You know what? Let it come to us. Okay, right there's fine, guys. Right there's fine. They've got one guy out there. This guy's still way out here. Okay. We don't have much cover out here. Oh, there's 3 of them. No, 2 of them. Jackson, do you have range of this guy? No. Ah, these guys. They can... Where's this one? He's still way out there. I don't know if he's actually shooting at us anymore. Jackson, what's your range like? Oh, you need to get closer. That LMG is just not really... Is this a tree? No, it's a bush, unfortunately. Okay. At least Olivia can reach him. Okay, did we get this guy? We got one of them. We kind of like have him stun locked here. Got that one. This one's still out there. And they got a pikeman. Okay. Thankfully, the pikeman is distracted with... okay, we got him stunned. Okay, but we still have one more way over here. That sucks. Okay, we got one turret. You guys, get a little bit closer. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. We got it. Perfect. Undraft, everyone undraft. Alright, we're just having the crew chop down a bunch of wood. We're gonna try and make as much chem fuel as we can. Alright, something I'm interested in checking out this episode is we are gonna have Lexi, Luna, and Jackson get into the shuttle, and we're gonna go on a shuttle-based mission where we're gonna go and rescue someone. So we had a quest here. AJ joins. He's a 35-year-old Navy scientist. So I think this would be great to have someone, a Navy scientist, potentially on our team. So we're just gonna wait for Jackson. All right. And I think one of them should be able to fly the shuttle. So 50 chem fuel. That's it. Drop at edge. Drop in center. Okay. Drop at edge. I guess. I think that'd be the safer thing to do. Ah, cool! That's so awesome. Okay. Oh, we're gonna land over here? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, so they're firing mortars at us. Please don't hit our shuttle. Oh, crap! They hit our shuttle. Okay, anyways, not much we can do about that right now. We need to go and kill these guys. Where are they launching the mortars from? Way over here, okay. Okay, nice. Watch out, Jackson. He's going to throw a grenade at you. Okay, got him. You need to get that other guy, Jackson. This is something you have to do, unfortunately. I don't know why Jackson's not doing anything. Okay, I guess he couldn't see him from that far. Okay. Okay, good job, Jackson. Okay, why don't you gals go in here and see what's in this little base. Alright, good job, Jackson. Oh man, I hope there's not... oh, we don't have to get into another firefight in here. Ancient Crypt. I do not like opening those. Operating table, no thank you. Okay, nothing in here. At least we have shelter for the day, for the night at least. So, furniture. There was someone we were supposed to rescue. It's probably in here. Alright, well, we got to get rid of all this stuff first, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot. Lexi actually has some construction skills. So, a 3, but still, apparently it's good enough to repair the ship. And we got Jackson, who is taking out all of the power source. And we've got Luna, who is just going for a walk right now. There's not much for her to really do at the moment. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I didn't get that on camera, but as soon as we opened the door, one of those hunter mines got activated. Thankfully, she didn't get hurt, but that was pretty bad. Hey, hermetic crate. Bunch of medicine. Okay. Component box. Area is now safe. Caravan can now be... Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's see. So that's all out of power. They're going to be powered by the solar generator, though. Okay, let's go ahead and claim that. Jackson, why don't you go inside? And here's our guy. Hello. There's some food. There's some fish. We're just going to leave the fish. We are going to take the corn. He's pretty hungry. And let's go ahead and check out his bio. Capable of dumb labor and a gourmand. This was totally not worth... I am never doing these missions again where you go and rescue someone, because it's just not worth it, man. I don't even want to take them back with us. Social, intellectual, cooking, and he can shoot. And he's incapable of dumb labor, and he has gourmand, which I just absolutely can't stand. Okay, all right, that was unfortunately kind of a disappointment. You know what? Forget it. Let's just go. Let's just go. We're out of here. Let's go ahead and set to load. Yeah. And we're not going to bring anything else. This was just a total waste of time, unfortunately. Well, that's, you know, it's a disappointment, but that's Rimworld. It's okay. It happens. Alright everyone, I'm going to call it an episode. Thanks for hanging out with me while we play Rimworld Odyssey. Catch you all in episode 9.